In a race such as the Ladbrokes, you dare to dream, really. You've just got to take it as much as you can and try and ride it as a normal race as much as you dare. Yeah, obviously, it's probably one of the biggest races you'll ever have the chance of winning.
And it's Arco well clear.
And it's Hill there, putting up a tremendous performance.
Another demolition job from Denman, and he wins his second Hennessy.
Every single day with Denman, I knew it was special. I remember that morning doing a few radio interviews and talking to people about Denman, and I remember every hour of it. None of it was wasted on me. It was all very, very special.
Denman today running off an official rating of 161, 11 stone 12, and the long history of the Hennessy Gold Cup tends to suggest that it will take a very good horse and a very fine performance to carry this weight to win.
I remember going down to ride him for the very first time, actually, and it was only then I realised what sort of horse he was, because never had I ridden a horse as big and as powerful, but to give you the feel that he's got loads of speed underneath you. It's very rare.
Way to the left is D'Argent with Denman there, the light green sleeves, the big horse under Sam Thomas.
All I could think of at the start was just getting him to jump off, to be honest. And after that, once we let them go and he jumped the first, it's you're very much a passenger, really. He knew what he was doing, and you just had to try and keep a little bit back for him, even though he wanted to go a straight quicker than you wanted to.
Well, we were confident, very confident, yeah. I mean, the crowd loved Denman like nothing else.
Denman and Sir Rembrandt together there.
He jumped the water right in front of us. Someone said that they knew he'd won it when he jumped the water, and I think we all did.
Denman led over the water jump.
I think I probably started to enjoy it when I jumped the cross fence. I was able to have a little look round. When I really couldn't see anyone too close to me, then I started to believe that, okay, all we have to do now, Sam, is just pop these last few fences up the straight and we'll win the race.
I don't know what price it was turning for home, but it would have been very short. And I was with Frank when he won across the line. No, it was very special.
He's got 11 stone 12 on his back in deep ground. A great jump by Denman at the last.
Any horse that can win the biggest handicap along with the national by that margin is got to capture the imaginations of the racing public and also the general public, I guess. And that's probably what he was so great for, was getting people out of racing into it just by his sheer brilliance.
One of the great performances in the long history of the Gold Cup. Denman under 11-12 delivers in tremendous style.
This fella Denman, Ruby Walsh riding him today. Would you have had the choice to ride him, or what a friend?
Yeah, Ruby always has the choice, but it's...
You could always talk to Sam, and I think he got a very special relationship with Denman. I'd be quite happy for Sam to be on him every time, really, in an ideal world.
Well, Harry Finley said on the morning line that you'll know your fate after he's jumped 3 or 4 fences.
Between the 2007 race and then the 2009, Denman obviously had heart operations, so that was sort of in the back of my mind that he might not be back as good as he ever used to be.
The Gold Cup, where he was obviously injured for a year, and we knew how bad it was and everything that happened. That's why that second Hennessy was such an incredible run.
And Denman is going to lead here right in front of the stands, a crowd pleaser.
I loved that race, and again, turning into the straight, completely opposite ends of the race, I was creeping into it, but I still thought I had a good chance of winning this because I could see what was happening up front.
Denman by 3 lengths, his stable companion now in hot pursuit. What a friend!
The worst thing I did is get upsides Denman, basically, which only helped spur him on, which good horses will do. You get a bit close to them and they'll literally stick their neck out and give that bit extra.
Denman pulling out more from What a Friend. He's under 11 stone 12. One of the great performances in jump race history. Denman by 3 lengths to What a Friend. Denman is keeping on. Another demolition job from Denman, and he wins his second Hennessy.
I had a great ride, finished second, but there was no way in hell I was going to get past that horse. He was not going to give in.
Because Paul, I've not seen the likes of that before. Fabulous moment.
Lost for words.
You perform miracles getting back for Cheltenham, but to come here and win another Hennessy off top weight.
It's unbelievable.
He's some machine, isn't he?
Unbelievable. It's just something very special.
Right. The best moment I've ever had in my life on a race course. There was a small little group of us afterwards, and Ruby was there and Denman was there, and there was a small crowd, and I was really in a brilliant mood, and I was shouting and saying, "You'll never see this again, you'll never." And It was funny because I was tweaking Denman's, and you could literally tell, I'm not a horseman at all, but even I knew that Denman was loving it.
Got it for life, really. So they're very special races to be involved in, and when you do have a chance of riding a horse with a chance, it's very exciting.
Relentless, remorseless. If anyone asks me anything, it's 10 on to be about Denman, and you know, rightly so. Those horses don't come along very often.